Hello everyone, myself VAIBHAV VERMA and I am a part of LEXIS and Company as a legal intern. Today I am going to talk about kinds of mortgage. There are generally 6 kinds of mortgage. Uh, we are going to discuss every type of mortgage in details. Let's start with the first of kind of mortgage, that is simple mortgage, in which where without delivering possession of the mortgage property, the mortgager bind himself personally to pay the mortgage money and agrees either expressively or impliedly that in the event of his failing to pay according to his contract, the mortgagee shall have a right to cause the mortgage property to be sold and the proceed of the sale to be applied. So, as far as may be necessary in the payment of mortgage money, the transaction is called a simple mortgage and the mortgagee a simple mortgagee. Simple mortgage has been defined under section 58 clause B of the Transfer of Property Act, where it says that it gives two conditions, that is, without delivering possession of the mortgage property, the mortgager bind himself personally to pay the mortgage money and agrees that in case failing to pay according to the contract, mortgagee have a right to cause the mortgage property to be sold and the proceed of that sale is to be applied in the payment of mortgage money. In a simple mortgage, possession of the property remains with the mortgager and he personally covenant to pay the mortgage money. Let's go to another type, that is mortgage by conditional sale, where the mortgager ostensibly sells the mortgaged property on condition that on default of payment of the mortgage money on a certain date, the sale shall become absolute, or on a condition that on such payment being made the sale shall become void, or on the condition that on such payment being made the buyer shall transfer the property to the seller, and the transaction is called a mortgage by conditional sale. Basically, in this type of mortgage, the mortgager ostensibly sells the property, which means the sale is appeared to be true, and the sale become absolute if the mortgager cannot repay the loan, and if he able to repay the loan, the sale become void, and on such payment being made to the buyer, the buyer shall transfer property to the seller. Third kind is usufructuary mortgage. This has been defined under section 58 subclause D of the Transfer of Property Act 1882. In this type of mortgage, the mortgager delivers possession of the mortgage property, whether expressly or impliedly, to the mortgagee and give him the authorization to retain the mortgage property until the payment of the mortgage money. He also authorizes the mortgagee to receive the rent and profit accruing from the mortgage property in lieu of interest, either partly or wholly, or in payment of the mortgage money, either partly or wholly. So, say example, a mortgages his property acts to be for a loan of rupees 10 lakh, and they are into the kind of usufructory mortgage. So, A delivers the possession of the property acts to B, and now B has right to take any kind of property or interest come out of that property, any kind of interest or profit came out of that property X, and either as a part of payment, repayment of loan. Another type is English mortgage, which has been defined under section 58 subclause E of the said act. In English mortgage, the transaction between mortgager and mortgagee is such that The mortgager agrees to repay the mortgage money on a specified date and transfer the mortgage property absolutely to the mortgagee. The only condition being that mortgagee agreed to transfer the property to mortgager upon payment of the agreed mortgage money. Now let's move further to the mortgage by deposit of title deed. It is also one of a kind of mortgage, and it has been defined under section 58 subclause F of the Act, where a person in the town of Kolkata, Madras, Bombay, or in any other town specified by the state government concerned in this behalf delivers to a creditor or his agent document of title of immovable property with intent to create a security. Such transaction is called mortgage by deposit of title deed. This type of mortgage is also known as an equitable mortgage. The essential requirement of this type of mortgage are: there must be a debt, there must be a deposit of title deed with the lender, the deposit must be with the intention that the said title deed shall be the security for the debt. Mortgagee by way of title deeds are on the same footing as that of the simple mortgage. Now the last kind is anomalous mortgage. A mortgage which is not a simple mortgage, a mortgage by conditional sale, a usufructory mortgage, an English mortgage, or a mortgage by deposit of title deed within the meaning of this section is called an anomalous mortgage. For example, combination of simple mortgage and usufructory, or mortgage usufructory by conditional sale. I hope you like the video. Thank you.